Lucas, you know I love nobody in the world more than Jonah Hill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fact. It's what The Rock is cooking. It's Jonah Hill. That's what I smell. And in fact, just last night I logged into Netflix and I seen his new movie that he directed about his psychiatrist is up, and I started to check it out, but I have a kid and a lot of stuff going on, so it just didn't work out for me. So I had to put it on pause, and I'm going to come back to it later because I love Jonah Hill. And love learning about mental health, love furthering myself in that aspect. So hopefully I can learn to better help myself with mental health, and, you know, help those around me and the people that I love with their mental health. And so this is really cool. I'm glad that he's doing this. Basically, the gist of that is that the help that he received from his psychiatrist worked for him, and he thought that it was such a unique help that he should spread that word to people like me and you. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out on Netflix. I'll put a review up on the channel as soon as I do check it out. Before that, he directed, I believe it's called mid-90s. Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it all the way through. Seen bits and pieces. Love it. Love what I've seen. Not really my style of movie. Something I would have loved when I was younger, I'm sure. But not really now. So what I want to talk about is this article we have over here from Deadline. And there's not a lot of information about this, but the information that we do have is that Jonah Hill is set to direct a what are we gonna call this? Unknown, or what's that called when you're
under wraps?
Undisclosed.
Yeah.
Undisclosed. That's a good one. An undisclosed project that's being temporarily titled, and maybe this probably will be the title, but at least for now, it's called Outcome. And not only is Jonah Hill set to direct it, but it's set to star Keanu Reeves? What the hell? Let's read some of this article. This is ridiculous. Exclusive. Here is a package that studios are expected to feast on before Thanksgiving holiday. I'm ready. Deadline is hearing that Jonah Hill is attached to direct the film Outcome, with Keanu Reeves attached to star. Hill also co-wrote the script with Ezra Woods. Thank God it wasn't Ezra Miller. Hill's strong. Hill's strong, baby. Banner is producing. Hill's and Reeves' teams could not be reached for comment. I bet not. This is really cool. Plot details are being kept under wrap, but we expect this project to garner a ton of attention given the players involved. The package is expected to hit the market before the holiday break, with several studios and streamers already hoping to get a chance to bid on the hot property. This is awesome, right? Yeah, right. If you're a streamer, you got to just be salivating right now. You don't even know what the hell this is about. I mean, they could tell you that this is about Keanu Reeves as a woman transitioning to a man in hell. The outcome. right. And this is the outcome, right? I don't know. But they don't care because, right, all I need to hear is Jonah Hill wrote and is directing it, and Keanu Reeves is on board to star in it. That's enough. This movie will be watched by my eyes immediately as possible as my eyes could possibly see this movie. This is so exciting. There's very few human beings on the planet that are as kind and as sweet and as pure as Jonah Hill and Keanu Reeves. So seeing them team up together, you know what I want to see? I want the 4K Blu-ray where I can hear the director's commentary where him and Keanu Reeves are in the back of a studio smoking chicken together and just talking about this damn movie. That's what I want to see. And I want all the deleted scenes.
For sure.
I mean, you know there's going to be, or not deleted scene, what are they called? Outtakes, which is funny because
outtakes for outcome.
Right? Outtakes, right? Yeah, I want to see all of that, right? Any behind the scenes, I'll give me a documentary of how it all came together and how it was made,
right?
Like
the making of,
yes,
or whatever.
Like,
yeah,
this is one of those movies that I think, like for me, like This Is the End was that I could delve like deep into it just because the people that are involved and wanting to see these two opposite kind of characters kind of like meet together and create art together. Like, I mean, it would be like, and I know it's hard to imagine, but it would be like if, you know, Michelangelo and Jackson Pollock got together to create a piece together. We'd be like, what? How is this happening? Right. And that is what this is like. This is crazy. This is really cool. As a film fan, this is awesome. Who knows what the hell this is? Maybe this has something to do with the Matrix. I don't fucking know. Who knows what it is? But that's cool. I'm interested. I'm excited. We will definitely keep talking about this on the channel as it progresses and as we get more information. But Lucas, you're hearing this. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the movie? Nothing about it other than it's called Outcome. It's written and directed by Jonah Hill, starring Keanu Reeves. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So a couple of things. I mean, one, I'll start with the smaller one. He's co-writing it, right, with Ezra Wood, which this would be Ezra Wood's like debut, right? Like he hasn't ever. So, kind of curious about who that is. Probably a friend of Jonah Hill's or something. I'm sure they had a script.
I'm sure it's a smaller role that he's trying to get a credit for somebody.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure like they were out drinking or doing something and shooting the shit or whatever, and that's how they came. I mean, that's how so many great movies are.
It totally could have just been that he helped create the idea, and then Jonah Hill's
got experience.
Which
is great.
But like you said, maybe they were just joshing around. He's like, but then then that would happen, and then that would why it's called Outcome. And Jonah Hill's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to make this into a real movie.
Like, if we were,
but that's co-wrote. Right.
Right? Well, a story by,
or at least story by, at bare minimum. Sure. But if you're a friend, that's co-writer. Yeah, come on, that's co-writer.
Well, and that's what I love too about that. Kind of goes to show like the character that Jonah Hill is, and Keanu Reeves in a second when I get to it. But just that, like, if that were us, man, we would be doing that all the time. Like, if we had money and the access to be able to like film movies, we've got as more than we have already, and we would be doing this all the time. And I love that. I'm very excited for that. And then, where the hell does Keanu Reeves come in it? Are him and Jonah Hill like close or friends, or was that part of them shooting the shit?
I was like,
what if you can get Keanu Reeves? I know you know him.
Right. What if it's Keanu Reeves?
Dude, are you kidding me?
Right. And then the call gets made, and Keanu's just like, tell me what it's about.
Yep.
I'm in.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. No, they came up to him. He's like on the subway. He's taking, he takes the work. He's like, dude, we got this.
He's in the middle of filming some shit movie. Hold on, guys. It's Jonah Hill.
It's John Wick 4. I got time. I got time. Right. Matrix 5.
I'm almost done here.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no doubt.
Sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah, for sure, man. This is awesome. And to think that there wouldn't be like a small Jonah Hill cameo in this somewhere.
For sure.
It's beyond,
for
right. So yeah, that's come on. This is really
and
cool.
especially with. And it's
got to be a respect thing too, right? Because Jonah Hill is like this kind of up and coming. I think
has fought
20 years from now
anymore. Has
but
fought his
up
way
and coming
up,
into the like
serious,
in that really upper echelon. But I think in 20 years we'll be looking at Jonah Hill like, damn, he was one of the best to ever do anything. Like,
right, and that's why I'm saying he's fought for it, man.
Right,
because like when we were just watching it the other day, what is it? It's not Beer Fest. It was Grandma's Boy.
Right.
Yeah, that was his.
Right. But we can say that same thing about Keanu Reeves.
That's true.
Right now.
That's true.
We can finally say he's like a legend of Hollywood now, right?
Dude, I remember.
And so now it's like the legend and the Padawan and like
the knight and
there's like a torch passing kind of thing too. So that's really
I love
cool.
You're right. It is like yin and yang. I mean, like because they're both nice people.
Yeah,
really nice.
That's
people,
what I was saying. That's what I said at the beginning. That you also have two of the really best human beings on the planet. Literally, I was just talking about the documentary Stutz, where Jonah Hill got such good mental health help from his therapist that he made a documentary, put it on Netflix for us. If that doesn't tell you what kind of human being this man is, I don't know what would. And Keanu Reeves is exactly like that.
For sure. Yeah, no, for sure. And what I was getting at, though, is that at the same time, they're like Jonah Hill is Jonah Hill, you know? And then Keanu Reeves is like, oh, I know Kung Fu, you know? So it's great. I'm very excited to see those two mesh. And, you know, I don't think of how many movies has Jonah Hill directed now?
It's just the two. It's just Stutz, which is technically a documentary in mid-90s.
Right, which he didn't. I don't think he cameoed in mid-90s. Right, I don't think he was just directed. So
it was about kids, though. I mean,
well, yeah, for sure. But I would expect him probably to have a role in it.
He also didn't have the chance to share the screen with Keanu Reeves in the mid-90s. Right. But if he did, he probably been out there kick flipping his ass off with Keanu Reeves, right?
Well, and I think
even if you don't use it.
For sure.
You just cut that shit and you just have fun with Keanu Reeves for 5 minutes.
Right, exactly.
On 38 takes.
I would. I absolutely would. I'd build it into it. Yeah.
Again, this is a legend of Hollywood now, and we all finally can look at each other and all see that.
Right.
I mean, there was times where we kind of felt that long ago, but then when we hit that Keanu-sance with John Wick and all of these other things, now we all kind of like, oh yeah, we all universally love this dude.
No, yeah, I mean, I remember like 10 years ago or whatever, I had some like friends in high school and stuff that one of them specifically that like I liked Keanu Reeves, you know, he wasn't my we definitely all went through a Keanu-sance, but this dude hated him. I mean he'd go around, he'd be like, I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And like,
I know a lot of people that thought that he was like a joke to them. Like
he was.
That's kind of how he was.
But
now I don't know anyone that thinks he's a joke.
And that's where Jonah Hill is trying to break out of. He's on his way up already, but for sure, yeah, he is not. Nobody's gonna question John Wick. Right. And I'm excited.
And that's my point with Jonah Hill is that years later,
he deserves
we'll see him like War Dogs. You know, we'll see him in those like John Wick ways. Where right now we still see him as ask me about my wiener and you know the fat kid sucking titties and grandma's boy. You know, like so.
Right. Which man like I said, we just watched that movie, or at least I did for the first time last week or whenever, and. You know, that is so funny. I sucked on some titties for like 18 hours. Right. It's so great. I mean, I love, like you said, everything Jonah Hill is in. But, you know, as an actor, like, personally as an actor, I see his serious roles, and I'm God, dude's got it.
I say it all the time. He's to me, in my personal opinion, Jonah Hill is top 3 actors on the planet. And if I was directing a movie and I could pick anyone to star in the movie, Jonah Hill would be my star, for sure. Like they're the only other 3 people that are even on the list for me is Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Woody Harrelson.
Okay,
those three dudes to me are probably my favorite 3 actors on the planet.
I would say mine's Leonardo DiCaprio is up there. You know, kind of counterfoil to Jonah Hill.
Right.
Oh man, I can't. I mean,
but in my defense, mine would also be super cool to hang out with. Not that Leo wouldn't be fun to hang out with, but Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson and Jonah Hill, you just be over there smoking. Frying chicken, you're right. Yeah,
right. Smoking chicken.
Right.
For sure, yeah, right. Woody Harrelson, come on, man. Like, yeah, that would be amazing. But yeah, I get Leo, right? I mean, he's one of the best humans on the planet. Leo's one of those guys that you just more want to have a conversation with, though, right? No, you don't want to be smoking chicken around Leo. You want to be clear and understanding. You're going to learn some shit today.
I will be learning, but I'll be out on his yacht. We'll have some champagne, you know, whatever models he's got with him. We'll be smoking chicken, whatever. But I'll be wrapped, man. I'm like, you know, I go to the front just one time, Leo.
Yeah, I don't know. Where I don't think Woody Harrelson's teaching me much.
He will, but
he could
not in the same way.
But I don't think he's trying to. He's just more trying to have fun, like just be Woody Harrelson
for sure.
Yeah.
But whereas Leonardo's
He's just too good not to teach you something.
His having fun.
He can't let a moment go by to have someone under his wing and not teach them something.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like that's what's
the
so
earth
great
is
about
under
it.
his wing.
Right,
that's like the Lil Dicky song.
But he's trying to teach us all, you know. Like he's trying.
Somebody needs to.
Right, for sure,
Somebody
no
needs
doubt. Like the Earth song says, if the aliens ever come,
we're sending Leo.
He's our guy.
Yeah, he's our guy.
That's facts.
I'm Kanye.
Only second to him would be Snoop Dogg.
Snoop. Yeah,
it's just so relaxing.
Just send them up together. Like he'll do the diplomacy, and then Snoop Dogg will. Well, we know what he's doing. I brought Martha Stewart along. If you wanted to cook it too, you know?
She's good at smoking chicken too.
She is.
But guys, yeah, let us know if you guys haven't heard anything about this new Jonah Hill outcome movie starring Keanu Reeves. This sounds like a lot of fun, man. If you guys haven't heard about it, you're hearing about it now. What do you guys think? What's your thoughts on it? I know a lot of people love both of these guys. So to see them together making art is just, like I said, amazing. It's like watching two big artists that we never, I mean, it's just so cool. I'm so happy for both of them, and I'm happy for myself and for us as film fans, because one day we're gonna get to see the outcome of this whole goddamn thing. But yeah, nice. Right. But let us know down in the comment section below. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys think about all this? Definitely let us know your thoughts down below.